to the Drifting on the Royal podcast. This is Mig.
This is Lano.
And no RK67. We're bringing you what we can, people. It's not a complete show, but at least it's a show.
And Rick said this will probably be his last week being out working nights.
Yeah, it's been a pretty rough month for me and Rick because Rick's been working nights and I've been getting off of work really late, like getting home like past like 9 o'clock. So it's been kind of rough. And then Lano's had a couple things come up, family wise. So nothing emergency, right? Like nothing bad.
No, nothing bad.
Just stuff that come up, So
just busy,
normal stuff. Like everybody, So trying to squeeze this show in whenever we can. So
I was looking at the stats.
Yeah.
And 2025, we've only done 6 episodes.
That's rough, dude.
And we're like, June's going to be next week. So, like, that's the 6 months. So, we're doing about an episode a month averaging. Almost.
Is that good or bad?
I mean, bad.
Because the thing is, the episode after Mark's appearance, Mark the Shark.
Was that the one? Well, not his episode, the one after that one.
Yeah, the one after that, when I came back.
Right.
Since we're leaving so much time gap between shows, I saw on YouTube that episode had the most views that we've ever had of any of the YouTube episodes that we've put up. And I was like, wow. I'm like, is that what we need to do?
But what do we talk about?
I don't know, dude. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I think we're just like going off the cuff or just, I don't know.
Well, because like I sent you an update on the stats. Like I was like, oh man, like we blew up this week.
Yeah, on the downloads, just on the podcast downloads.
That's just the audio only.
Yeah.
That's not including YouTube. YouTube's a whole separate account and all that stuff. It's like
that's what I told you about the YouTube. I told you, dude, did you see the YouTube numbers?
Right.
Because I went into the YouTube channel and I went to look at all the episodes that are recorded on YouTube so far. And that one episode was the one that had the most views. Like by a lot. And I was like, dude, it's like, why this one episode? It's like, why did so many people watch it? Or why did it watch so many times?
Last I saw it was like,
not that I'm complaining.
At 150.
Thank you, everybody out there who watched it.
Last I saw it was at 150, which is a big number for us.
It's big, right?
A big number for us.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Glad we were able to catch your attention at least a little bit. Even if you just watched it for a few minutes or whatever, but at least, their numbers.
150 views, I guess, on YouTube.
Thanks a lot.
And then we had a jump in the audio too. Well, the audio podcast version. So I don't know. It's tricky. Something. I
don't know if it's because we're leaving them wanting more or, we just leave them anxious and waiting. We're not doing it on purpose. I promise you that. We're not doing it on purpose. It's no like gimmick or marketing scheme or any stupid crap like that. We're not that clever. We're not that smart.
Right.
To be doing stuff like that. So
and this is
don't be thinking that.
Our time to we catch up with each other, like, weekly or monthly, like we're busy. Before the podcast, I don't know, this be every once in a while I would hit up Rick or you.
Yeah.
Like, something would happen or a holiday or something like that. But
yeah.
But this show is gives us a reason to, come together or talk every weekend.
Yeah.
And catch up.
When was the last show that we did? What was the date?
It said May 8th. The Thursday, May 8th.
So we missed Mother's Day, right?
Yeah, because I think that's the 10th. Mexican Mother's Day is the 10th, and then I think the U.S. was like on the 11th.
Let me wish a late Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Lano, especially to your mother, our number one day one fan.
Right.
Our biggest and greatest fan that we have of the show. Happy Mother's Day. Sorry we're so late with that greetings, but glad you guys are there for us, supporting. Glad to have you there. And just hopefully we can keep on doing this and keep it rolling and keep you guys entertained.
I guess the next one we missed was Memorial Day. I mean, we just finished that up, wrapped it up.
We just passed Memorial Day right now. We just ended Memorial Day this past weekend.
How was your weekend?
It was good.
You didn't have to work, right, Monday?
No, we were gonna work, but turns out, you know, my older brother had to do some stuff, so we ended up just not working. We were gonna work though. We were gonna work
to catch up, just to catch
yeah,
up.
Yeah, because dude, we're so buried right now, man. That
well, you've been working late. I know you've been working late.
I mean, but you know,
is it because like summertime the days are longer? You got more days?
We do take advantage, you know, since I don't know if a lot of you drifters out there know or not, but I'm a diesel mechanic. Me and my older brother were diesel mechanics, and we have our own repair business. But the thing is, we don't have a shop like a regular shop. What we do is we do on-site service, and we don't really like have a like I want to say like we're open kind of to like the public. You know, it's like we have our accounts that we're happy with, you know, and we have our set amount of work that keeps us very, very busy, and we don't take on new customers.
But it's just two of you guys.
It's because it's just two of us.
Two of you guys,
exactly.
It, yeah.
And if we do try to take on new customers, then we're gonna neglect the ones that we have right now, and we don't want to do that.
You're very self-made and beat you up.
And so the thing is, right now, we do take advantage of the daylight, you know, that there is more day to extend our day and try to get more work in, which is advantageous, you know, and it is working out. But the thing that's happening now is California being California with all their lovely regulations and, you know, issues. They decided to start doing smog testing on diesel trucks, on all the heavy duty and like all the medium duty and heavy duty.
That's a new thing?
It's relatively new, yeah.
Like January 1st or
yeah. So now and actually on the trucks, like, cause you know on your car or cars in general, it's done every 2 years.
Right.
A smog check.
Every other year.
Well, on these trucks, they're requiring them to be done twice a year. And they're moving to pass
Isn't diesel supposed to be clean though, or?
I mean, right now the systems that they have in place that, you know, that's really complicating things, and it's been a real pain to figure out how to work on these systems and everything, but we already got a really good grasp on it. You know, and as soon as we get like a really good grasp on it, I know they're gonna change the technology and move on to something else, and we're gonna have to relearn something else. You know, which is a real pain.
Mm-hmm.
But for right now, you know, we have a really good idea of how to work on all this stuff and how to troubleshoot it, and you know how to get these things running right.
So, you're talking about fixing it to pass, or you're doing the smog check on those vehicles, or what?
Well, yeah, I mean, because just in general, like if a check engine light comes on,
that means something's wrong, right? Like an air filter.
Well, yeah, you know, because like say a check engine light comes on your car, and say it's an O2 sensor, you know, it's not going to be something that's going to make your car die out or stall or not run right or anything, but it is something that's going to affect like the fuel mileage, or, you know, it's gonna affect it in one way or another, you know, and it will affect it.
The efficiency, right?
The efficiency, yeah. There you go. That's what I'm looking at. That's the word I'm looking for. The efficiency, but it will also not allow the vehicle to pass a smog check.
Right.
So that's where all the equipment right now is at. The heavy equipment. So that's where my brother got certified in that. And we had to buy, you know, a computer. We had to buy a laptop. We have to subscribe to software and everything.
Right, yeah, that's how they get you all that stuff.
Yeah, so all that stuff is expensive and it's money, you know. But on that flip side, it's like we have all these vehicles now that we need to do it, you know, because all of our customers all of a sudden called us because they're like, hey, you know, it's like we need the smog test done. We need the smog test done, you know, because they're not going to give us our tags. And everybody called us at the same time
Mm.
because, of course, that's the way the stupid state works. They don't give anybody any warning. They don't give them any time to do anything. They don't give them any prep time or nothing. They just hit everybody at the same time and get it done or pay penalties.
It wasn't like the people who expiration was up this month. It's just everybody had to like get it done, like the whole fleets or whatever.
Yeah, it's like everybody had to get it done like by the end of March. So we were like scrambling, dude, going with everybody and trying to get half of the fleet passed, and the other half had check engine lights on and had to get stuff changed out. And once you change out a part, that you need to change out, then you retest it, and then you clear the codes, but then it has to reset the monitors and everything, so it needs at least 5 cold starts. So what that means is that it has to cycle 5 times where it starts up, it runs to temperature, then it cools down. So it's basically like, say you run it for a day, then you come in for the day, it sits overnight, then you come in for the next day. So basically running for a week with no issues. That way the truck is running without issues.
Right.
And then it'll pass.
That seems like a pain in the butt.
Yeah, then that's all we've been experiencing all year long. And it's like with all of our customers doing it's like all this catching up and all this repair work and everything. I mean, it's great for us, dude. Don't get me wrong. It's like we're pretty much like raking it in, dude. But I mean, we're paying for it.
But
it's like it's a lot of work, man. It's a lot of work
every
for only
job
2 people.
Like different? Is this not?
Every job is different.
I'm coming for the small check.
Every job is different, dude. You're talking about
So every job's like a troubleshoot. You have to figure out what's causing it. It's not like
majority of the problems are coming out to be devices that go on the turbochargers that are called actuators, or sensors that are called NOx sensors, nitrogen oxide sensors. So, but sometimes it is the actual turbos, just a bunch of other stuff, that can go wrong. But yeah, I mean, you can't just go connect the computer and go by what it says the code is. It's like you got to troubleshoot it. You got to understand why it's triggering that code. You can't just see the code and say, okay, I'm going to change that part. No, man, you got to know why.
What's causing it?
What's causing it?
Or is
it the actual part that's failing? And if it's not the actual part that's failing, what's causing it to go off? So it's
now after you're done with it, like it's done, or they still have to take it to like some certified like.
No, we're the ones that are certified, dude.
Well, so you're
it's us.
So once it's done, you put a stamp or a seal on it or whatever, and
no,
it's ready.
That's why we have the laptop.
It registers it with everything.
When we're registered with the state. So the testing is done through a portal that's with the state.
Oh.
So it gets sent directly to CARB, which is the California Air Resources Board, and it gets sent directly to them. So everything is handled by them.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you have to like stick something in the tailpipe and all that stuff to check the quality or the richness of the fuel or whatever?
Only if the truck's really old. Like if it's older than 2011, I believe.
Oh.
But everything newer, because even the cars now, the cars now, when you're doing them smog, I forget what the cutoff year is for smogging them now. But
just checking
the cars now, they just plug them in. They don't do that tailpipe anymore. They're just, you plug in the computer.
Yeah, it's been a while.
And right there, it says everything. The monitors tell you everything. It's like, it's no more in the tailpipe, that little thing to read the gases or anything.
Is that like to prevent, like, I remember smog checks, like they would stick that thing in another car.
Yeah.
Like another tailpipe to fool it or something.
It's way more difficult now. That's why the guys that do it illegally, they really charge you now, dude. They charge a pretty
like
penny.
Stuff now, right? Or what?
Yeah, they charge a pretty penny to.
So you had to buy a special laptop or a laptop that works with that software?
just a laptop. Just make sure. I think we just had to make sure it had at least like Windows 10.
And when did you,
know,
guys
but-
know that this was coming, or like how did your brother know to get certified before and all this other stuff, or he was always certified?
No, I mean we're always on top of it. You know, it's like
You
we
get notices, or
yeah,
you
we
just
find
follow?
out. We
Oh.
find out from our customers. You know,
Oh.
we have our customers that are always finding out about these things. You know, they get all the literature and everything, and they start asking us if we're gonna get this or we're gonna get that, or you know, will we be able to do this or will we be able to do that? You know, and that's when we find out, and then we start investigating it and everything.
And then you say your brother went and got certified. Is that just like an online course he does, or he
Yeah.
has to go somewhere?
Yeah, it was just something online that he did.
Oh.
Yeah, it wasn't a big deal.
But a big fee though, right, to get it done, or
not even that big a fee.
oh really? Oh,
No, what they charge you for is the subscription to
that's what's expensive.
yeah, like
card
the
or whatever?
licensing and all that crap. That's where they get you.
Wow.
Yeah.
But you're saying everything is it's like a minimum 5 days. You have to do the 5 cold starts,
Yeah.
like every truck. Oh, so
Yeah.
about a week job. Huh?
So you gotta hope you cross those fingers that week passes and no more check engine lights.
And the trucks are just out of service until you get that done.
No, they're not out of service. You're using them.
Oh, they're still using them.
Yeah, you use them. You have to use them.
Oh,
That's the whole point. That's
just don't turn
that's
them
the
on.
purpose.
Oh.
No. That's the purpose. You use it,
okay.
but you're hoping that no more check engine lights come on.
Oh,
You know, you're hoping you figured out the problem and you solved it. So on that 5th day or the 5th cold start, you come back and there's no more issues. Boom, it passed.
oh,
So you don't got to worry about it for another 6 months.
6 months every twice a
6
year
months. Yes, every 6 months.
Oh,
And I'm telling you, there's rumors going around, or there's legislation wants to make it every quarter. So now you're talking about 4 times a year.
I mean that's good for you, but you're just gonna get slammed every six,
Well, yeah.
every quarter, every 6
Yeah.
months.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So that's my life, people. How are you guys doing?
Well, me and Memorial Day, I didn't do much because we've been having busy weekends. So me and my wife, we just told each other like we're gonna like keep it very light this weekend, and we just did a lot. We got a lot of rest done, so we're just like sleeping and stuff. We had some
Yeah. So in a nutshell,
furniture.
I enjoyed my Memorial Day.
Memorial Day.
I just lounged it, except Sunday. Sunday, I got a wild hair on my ass and I went down to TJ.
Oh, is that what I'm looking at on the screen?
Yeah, you are.
That looks like really good.
It was, dude. It was delicious.
How much is that?
That was 365 pesos.
Which is what?
At $18 or 18 pesos to the dollar. I think that was what, about 17 bucks maybe.
That looks worth it, dude.
Shit, dude. Right here, you get something like that for like maybe like almost 30.
Yeah, no, that looks like good, and it's like fresh and everything. right?
Yeah,
Like
dude.
fresh.
That was, oh man, that was so good, dude.
So we're looking at the Instagram.
And then those Palomas right there, right off to the right,
Mm-hmm.
those were 2 for 1. So
Oh wow.
it was a good time.
So you say it says you took your century pass. You went down with Rick or just by yourself?
No, I went with my OC homie. She knows who she is.
So how deep is that into in it was Ensenada?
No, that was TJ.
Oh, TJ, right?
Yeah.
Oh, so you didn't have to go that far.
Yeah, right. Where the beaches? It's called Playas de Tijuana.
Oh.
It's right there. It's right away. It's close.
No,
Like maybe like 10 minutes from the border. That's what I'm saying. You don't have to go all the way to Ensenada or to Rosarito to get some good ass mariscos. You just cross the border, head to Playas, and go to Tito's.
Mm-hmm. No, that looks good.
Dude, it's so good. And then you go and you get the fish tacos, dude. And listen to me when I say this. Only order one because they give you the full-size tortilla.
Uh-huh.
And they give you 2 big pieces of fish. And they give you 2 tortillas. So you can split those up and make 2 tacos.
No, I might have to make a trip down there.
So,
But I gotta get all prepped like you with that century pass because I don't want to be waiting that long.
no, yeah, dude. I'll tell you, and the only reason we went is because we both have the Century Pass, and I told her, you know, it's like she was hitting me up in the morning. And I told her, well, yeah, let's go. I thought it's Sunday, you know, it's
You're off
Memorial
Monday,
weekend.
yeah.
I'm like, the traffic's gonna be on Monday coming back.
Oh, right.
I'm like, so Sunday it probably won't be that bad, and it wasn't. You know,
Mhm.
we got through pretty quick, like within half hour, 40 minutes maybe. Passing right there by San Isidro.
Mm-hmm.
Would have been faster if I would have gone through Otay by the airport.
Uh-huh.
So that would have been way faster, but you know. Yeah, it was good, dude. Oh, I want to go back.
No, it looks good. So we weren't sure, but what we're gonna talk about, but we got a lot of calls. So the last episode aired May 8th, and all these calls came in on May 9th. So either somebody got drunk or we'll hear it. So we'll just start running down
the criticism.
Let me. I have to make sure. Let me see. This is set properly.
All right, let's hear it.
All right, let's see.
Hit us with your best shot. Get the shot.
Oh, I don't hear nothing right now. I don't hear nothing. Hold on, let me see.
Damn fake ass producer.
Oh, let's switch, Tommy. There we go.
Hey guys, this is the OG Mike. Just calling.
Oh, sorry, that's the old one. Sorry. Right here is number one.
What's up, Mike?
Hey, three amigos. If Young Guns 3 doesn't come correct with the production like 1883 and 1944 or 1923, whatever those shows are, if it don't come correct like that, I don't know if it's gonna hit, man. They gotta do it right. Wouldn't you agree?
I agree with you 100%, Mark, but I don't think it's going to hit like that, dude. I honestly don't think they're going to get that type of writing into Young Guns 3.
No.
Nah.
Wait, is it Emilio Estevez writing it?
I don't know who's writing it. I honestly don't know.
Well, I don't know if he's talking quality. I mean, we just Mickey saw this.
I mean, the
Wild
thing,
Wild West was different from what we thought. But
no. I mean, because the thing is, I don't think they can figure out a storyline that'll captivate you like 1883 or 1923 does, you know? It's like Young Guns was like a not fun. I mean, it was I don't know, man. How would you describe it? It was like it was just cool, man. It was a cool Western.
I don't want to say like hit,
you know,
but it was like
for the time,
for our era, like our age,
it was like cool, you know. It's like you wanted to be
the top stars.
You wanted to be a cowboy,
action,
you know, and it's like
the music.
It was kind of like a departure from your dad's westerns, you know.
Yeah, it wasn't Clint Eastwood. It was
so that's why, like today, if they write it for today, I don't know if they want to kind of like stick to that formula, because I don't know if it'll hold up, you know, or if they're gonna go completely different direction and, like Mark says, you know, try to go with Taylor Sheridan type
so Mark's
storyline. I mean,
his story is 1923, 1883. Those are all Taylor Sheridan shows. And I saw an interview with him, and he says he likes to keep his stories simple, but he does a lot of character development.
Yeah,
and that's, you can see it in his shows, because like the character development's like off the charts. It's really good.
I mean, for me, Mark, I mean, I don't know if you go back and listen to the other shows. For me, I think they're already messing up, because my take is, I thought Chavez was dead. Because for me, when they showed the spirit horse coming for him, he clearly stated that when the spirit horse comes for you, that's it. So now all of a sudden he's alive and coming out in the third one. So for me, that's already a strike. Rick will argue with me on that one.
But he just wants it back.
I don't know who else will argue with me on that one. I mean, whatever. But for me, that's already like a strike. You know, it's like
lazy writing.
So,
or like
you know.
It has
so
to happen.
I mean, I know you need star power, but I mean, if they were gonna foreshadow or leave an opening for a third one, then they shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
You know? But I don't know.
And I think it's gonna be big. Like if it comes out, I think it's.
I'm gonna see it. I mean, just for nostalgia's sake, I want to see it.
I think it's gonna be like,
and I want to see what they're gonna do. I'm interested to see, for better or for worse. I want to see what they do with the story.
Because I'm thinking it's gonna be like Maverick, Top Gun. This is like one of our old movies that they're bringing back. It's gonna be like really big.
Well, I mean, it'd be nice if they make it as good as Maverick was written, but I don't know.
All right,
that's asking a lot.
the next call, which is still Mark the Shark. Let's see. Oh, what's going on with the voice? Oh, it's when I switch to the TV. Okay, let me see.
People with strollers that go to theme parks, nah, they need to stay home. I walked the back lot at Universal, and I've seen it at other parks too, but way too many strollers. They have a whole parking lot, but they stack them all in. You got to find your spot. It's in the way. Nah, hell no. Get rid of them, bro. Get rid of them. Put your kid in the backpack.
Before, when we were growing up, you would either like rent a stroller there, right? Like they had like the plastic ones.
Oh man!
Like they had like the plastic ones you would rent or borrow or check out.
Yeah, that's some bootleg ass ones there, man.
But it is like people have like wagon strollers, and I mean we have like a small like fold up one, but
is it out of hand now? Like
it's
like
out of hand.
ridiculous?
It's at they're like they run like they park them side by side, and they're like 8 deep, 8 rows of strollers.
Because I know
it's a mess.
Because they pack so much stuff for the kids, right?
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, because first I was like, do we leave our stroller here? Because you're worried like we got our bags, we got like souvenirs. You think someone's gonna take them, but then there's a Disney employee there, like watching them.
Dude, what happened? What the hell happened? I remember going around. My mom just took a bag with all the bean burritos wrapped in foil, dude, and we didn't have no bag of extra clothes or nothing. And,
look at these pictures, me. This is it. Like,
oh, dude, that's
so. I mean, this is a small parking, but they're just like you got no room to walk. Like, see, so they're all like lined up. There'll be an employee watching them.
Oh yeah, that's pretty stupid.
And someone as someone moves them, then the employee reshuffles them all. This guy is reshuffling them all, but they're taking up a lot of like real estate. But it's just a bunch of strollers. And see, these are old plastic ones we used to rent. The first time we went, we rented one, but then we saw everybody bringing their own. And look at this. See, it's just
wow.
This is a park where people run around, the kids play, and it's just all strollers everywhere. But it is, look at this, like Tomorrowland. It is like ridiculous.
I'm with Mark. Carry those kids in a backpack or take a leash. Drag them on a leash.
All right, let me see. Next call is
make them work the way us Gen Xers did. Damn stroller parking lot. Get the hell out of here.
Man, you guys spending way too much time talking about Disneyland and theme parks. We've heard this before. We get it. Rick's rich. He goes to Disneyland every other week. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. We understand. Move on, bro. Let's go. Get the show moving, man. What do you guys got to talk about today? I'm not even done with the show yet. I'm ready about to hit fast forward. You guys need to pick up the pace, bro. Clean up the shit. I mean, clean up the stuff. Edit that out. I don't know.
Oh, I don't even know if that was the episode that blew up, the Disneyland episode. But Rick swears that he didn't, like, he hasn't been to Disneyland. And I was like, dude, you went 3 times last year. Like, what are you talking about? He's like, he goes all the time now.
Dude goes so many times, you think he's gonna grow a pair of ears permanent, man.
He goes for the corn dog and this and that.
Yeah,
he's got more than me, and with no kids.
They probably got a stroller for him. Imagine that shit. Carrying him around in a stroller.
Or let's see this next one.
Yo, I can't believe I just heard that.
How'd you hear that, Mark? I just said it.
What's this J-Lo show? That's totally your thing, your gay ass with that J-Lo show. That's a girls' night out, homeboy. What are you talking about? What's this J-Lo show? Ugh. Calling me a tool? Man.
So Mark was referring when Mig was talking about.
I went with my girl, fool.
He saw J-Lo.
It was her birthday present. You're gonna tell me you wouldn't take your lady to a show like that for her birthday? Come on.
And someone stood up in front of him and recorded the show.
Yeah, I was venting because I had a freaking planet in front of me. I wanted to see J-Lo's big bulbous ass, dude. I paid good money to see that. Not some freaking orca in front of me holding a damn phone.
I know you didn't go to SeaWorld, right? You went to
Vegas,
Vegas,
man. Get my blood pressure up. Don't get me started, Mark.
In my opinion, I think this. If an artist is outdated, like he's done, like his people, they should know, like, they should be telling him, like, that's it. Your career is done, bro. Don't try to come on no more. Because I heard some of the new Too Short stuff, too. And I wasn't impressed. I was like, whatever. This is what we got bills to pay, obviously. You know, but, like other rappers like Redman, he just came out with a new album. The album's a banger. It's dope. You know, he just keeping it to himself, keeping it kind of old. So I think it just depends on the artist. Some artists need to, like, just stop. You know, they shouldn't be rapping still. But they got to know this, man. People in the camp have the talent. This, that's my opinion. Some can do it, some cannot. I think Too Short should have bowed out at 10.
Agreed.
Dude, I was listening, but I was
Agreed.
reading it. I don't know if you read it. Look at the third line on the screen.
Yeah, nothing of what he said was written up there, dude. So
I caught Redman album, and then
Yeah.
I don't know what that other stuff after that is.
Yeah,
but
dude, I don't know what the hell. I won't repeat it, dude. But yeah, dude, I don't know what the hell
hopefully the camera
the stupid AI is talking about there, dude. Yeah, I don't know, man.
So
That AI is a pervert.
he's talking about like old artists. So I didn't realize because I was looking up like I was searching for like new albums out and stuff, and I know Snoop Dogg came out with a new album like this past month, and it's not that bad. So Mark, listen to the new Snoop album that came out last month. Not the Missionary that came out during the holidays. This is another album that came out on Death Row, but check it out. I was surprised because my wife was like, "Oh, this is pretty good." Like she was bobbing her head to it.
You know,
With Snoop Dogg.
It's funny because G-Dog sent me the funniest meme, dude, that just like I relate to so much. It's just so relatable, dude. I don't know how relatable it is to everybody out there, you know, fellow Gen Xers that are out there listening. But the meme, it shows this dude in his car and he's like listening to the radio. He's listening to a raw bass. It Takes Two. And in the caption, it reads, you know, I went to the store, but I can't remember for what. But in the meantime, you know, so the music's playing and he's rapping along word for word, dude. Like he knows every lyric to the song. It's like, how is it that we can remember every damn lyric to a song that's like 30 years old? But I can't remember what the hell I went to the store for.
No, that's true.
You know,
that's true.
And it's so funny, dude, because just the other day, you know, like on the topic of Too Short, I was I was driving around, and I'm like, you know what? I was like, I want to hear some Too Short, dude. It's like I want to see how it sounds in my truck, you know, because I haven't really listened to anything.
Any music worth listening to?
Yeah, worth listening to in my truck.
Yeah, putting it up.
You know, like something that bumps, you know. Because I want to see how my truck sounds like if it bumps. And it sounds pretty good, dude. So, yeah, dude, I got it and I put on Don't Fight the Feeling. And, oh, man. I was listening to that shit, dude. I'm like, oh, dude, that just made me feel so nostalgic, man.
The other day, I passed by your truck. You always had the flag, like lettering in the back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, not always. I mean, I think after a year, I looked, I seen somebody had like that's on the back of their truck, so I started looking for it and I found it.
No, that's cool because it's like subtle, but it
Yeah.
looks nice.
And yeah, dude, I just started finding like other, like on YouTube because I try to do it on. I mean, you guys swear by Spotify, dude, but I hate Spotify, dude, because I don't know. I just can't figure out how to use it. So
It's like I don't know because I'm not a paid member, but I do have.
yeah,
like
I'm not a paid member.
I have an
either,
account,
so
like a member account, but like I'll search something and they just bring up things that sound like
yeah,
it, or it
it's
doesn't
just
bring
it's
up songs.
frustrating to me. So I jumped on YouTube and started bringing up 2 short songs, and then I put up cuss words, dude, and it's just like everything just comes back, dude. It's like.
That's music.
Like I'm a teenager again.
You go back to that moment when you first heard it, or something like your soundtrack.
It's like I know it word for word. It's like it never left. And it's like, why the hell do I remember this? It's like why do I have this in? Why is this like
this memory? This your brain
ingrained in my head, dude, and I can't remember nothing else. Well,
and like you said, like you probably hadn't heard that song or album in what 15, 20 years?
Dude, decades.
And then
decades,
and
man.
then you knew word for word everything.
It's like it comes on and it's like, boom, it's there, It's like I put on that, and then I put on Digital Underground.
Mm-hmm.
Freaks of the Industry. Oh, dude, Freaks of the Industry. I put that one on, dude. That one I knew word for word.
Yeah.
That's such a good song, dude. Anyways.
For today's music, you can't even... I can't remember anything in today's music.
Caca.
No, that's crazy because music is like, even if it's like a soundtrack, like to a movie, like you hear that song, like, oh, this is that movie, or this is that time, or whatever.
Yeah, like you hear "Eye of the Tiger."
Yeah,
right away,
it's Rocky. You know it's Rocky. Yeah. You
hear "Back in Time," right away, Back to the Future.
Right.
And
those are not like even songs that like we would bump every day, like like. Those are movie songs. It's not like we're listening in the car, like Back in Time or Eye of the Tiger, like bumping.
No, but it's just, it's what you associate it with.
All right, let me see. What's the next call? Let me see.
Genre, bro.
There's, hold on, Exhibit. Exhibit's coming out with a new album, May 16th. It's called Kingmaker. I like 40 Days, 40 Nights. I like At the Speed of Life, and I like the things he did with the Alcoholics and his underground stuff with Defy.
Yeah.
But I knew he came out with like Man vs. Machine. I don't know, I wasn't really feeling those albums, but I'm going to check this one out. But maybe Exhibit's one of the cats that should have bowed out, maybe after Restless. I don't know. But on the 16th, when the album drops, I'm going to listen to it. You can pre-download or pre-order right now to listen to on Spotify. Anyways, later.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that on Spotify. It's not gonna work for me. I don't know why. Maybe I gotta be a paid member, but he's saying a new Exhibit album's coming out that we should check out or listen to.
You know what, Mark? You could be the show music tester.
Send it to us if it's good.
Yeah, dude. We trust your judgment in music because you got a pretty good musical palette there. So
what's because not everything's on YouTube yet. Like, not everything has a music video. But like, sometimes I want to send you guys a song, but like Spotify doesn't have it or doesn't pop up. Like, does everybody have Amazon? I know not everybody has like Apple Music, but like I'll search it for Spotify because I know you guys. Well, I know Ricky and Mark use Spotify, but I mean the music doesn't have all the songs I'm looking for all the time. I just have to probably record on my phone and send it.
Probably.
Yo, man. I hear you trying to do the hard times, tough people, hard times, good times, very young boys. All those things you're trying to say. How about this? I'll donate $5,000 to your favorite charity if you read one book from Harry Potter.
Play that again? What the hell was he talking about?
Well, I think he's talking about the quote, but I don't know where he's going.
Yo, man. I hear you trying to do the hard times, tough people, hard times, good times, very young boys. All those things you're trying to say. How about this? I'll donate $5,000 to your favorite charity if you read one book from Harry Potter.
Stupid.
It was a quote that
the quote.
We had to look it up to get it right. But Mark issued a challenge to make to read a Harry Potter book. Those things are like 700 pages or whatever. You've seen all the movies?
Nah.
You didn't, but you
Nah.
never got into it.
Nah.
I mean, not reading the books, but not the movies. Not your thing. Not even one.
Nope. I watched one movie and
You didn't like it.
crap. I thought they ripped off Star Wars.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, dude. It was that first Harry Potter episode, dude. I thought it was like a direct ripoff of like Phantom Menace.
All right. Two more left. Two more left.
I heard you, Lano. Yes. Getting It from Too Short was supposed to be his last album. That was it.
Yeah. Because he has said 10 albums and he's out.
Hey, Lano, I'm with you, man.
Yeah, he had said 10, and then it seems like, I don't know, from that list we're looking at, he made like 10 more. I don't know.
Yeah.
10 more that we hadn't even seen, but that's why, like, if you're gonna like make that your thing, like I'm 10 and I'm out, then stick to it. 10 year out,
Yeah.
like Miggy was saying, become a producer or maybe like do guest appearances, a few lyrics here and there, but like albums. I mean, I don't know if he was hurting for money or what, but his old, like, his old library, like that was enough. He retire a legend.
Yep.
So, again, it's Friday, and there's no podcast. Again, you guys dropped the ball. I cannot believe it. Strong men create good times. Good times create weak men. Weak men got together and created Drifting on a Royal podcast. Is that how it goes? I don't know. Someone tell me if I'm right or wrong here, but I think I got it pretty right. Lakes.
Well, listen up here, partner. If you start chipping in some ducats and pay us for doing this, then maybe we'll do it with more consistency.
And we can't even get Mark to join another show.
But since we got bills to pay, son, we got to take work priority over the podcast. So
Mark's working in Universe Studios. We're on his way home.
yeah, stay in your lane.
We'll buy his dinner.
Go rearrange those strollers at Universal Studios.
We'll buy his dinner, and he could join the show, and like we'll do it. Like I could have done it with Mark last week if he would have showed up.
Well, there you
when
go.
Everybody was out.
Well,
We
just
could've
step up,
done it.
partner.
I would have been happy to do a tool episode with him. Talk tools, talk retaining walls at Universal, whatever he's doing. But he couldn't make the commitment. He had that one episode with us, and then he was wiped out. The next day, I checked on him, and he said he was tired.
Talk a big game, son, but
Let's see if we get let's challenge Mike. We'll get him within the next 3 weeks if he could join us for one more show.
you talk a big game, but you're just another LaFlop.
He's just hiding behind his phone calls over here.
Yeah.
All right, so that was the last call. That was on May 16th. I guess that was last Friday. But like you said, it's we've been busy. I don't know if we're gonna do another summer break this year or not.
We probably shouldn't.
We'll probably just keep going because we haven't done that.
I think we should just keep going.
keep going. We haven't done that much, but as we go every week, I like to get in the rhythm when we kind of skip a few, and I get out of rhythm and stuff, and then it's hard to come back and do it. But Ricky's out again today.
But he did say it's the last week that he's doing this one particular job. So
he says he's working Netflix, or where is he working?
he's doing some job for Netflix.
In Hollywood?
I don't know. But it requires him to work at night. So
that's why he's out. And then Meg's with this, these diesel smart.
I'm spotty. So I mean, there's days where I get off early, and like the one day where I got off really early, you had something to do with your dad.
Yeah.
And I got off like super early.
Yeah.
And I was like ready and pumped and primed to do the show. Then you said that you had stuff to do with your dad. I was like, are you kidding me, dude? I'm like, I'm ready to do the show.
And that's like random and stuff.
Yeah, well, it happens, man.
But I'm gonna take I'll be gone 1 week in June, so we'll probably be off that week, and then just different stuff. But I want to keep it going. Like I told my wife, the goal was to get to 200 episodes, because I had saw somewhere like only 10% of podcasts make it to 200 episodes.
Where are we at right now?
125.
Yeah, we could do it.
So we still got maybe another year and a half or 2 years if we get back on a streak. But no, I mean
We could do it. We only got like 3 or 4 people listening, but we could do it.
we could do it.
We owe it to our 4 listeners.
You got you want to keep? You got anything else to talk about right now, or?
I mean, I got a lot of stuff we could talk about, but I kind of want to wait for Rick to be here
I know,
so
me
he
too.
can weigh in.
Me too.
I mean, if you want me to tease some topics,
Let's tease it and we'll send Rick some homework.
I did want to weigh in on the whole from when Mark was here. I did want to weigh in on the whole Jordan LeBron GOAT topic. And then and then I wrote down Rick wanted us to remind them about the lucha libre that he saw.
Oh, that's right. Where did he see that at?
I think it was somewhere over there.
Oh, at that
Baldwin
Covina,
Park
that
or West Covina or something. Yeah,
the food hall or something. Right?
Yeah.
He went to that food hall.
Well, I was gonna ask you guys. They're making a new Naked Gun movie.
But
You see any trailers to that yet?
Not yet.
Yeah, I saw it. It looks pretty horrible.
Oh, it's not good. What's the main?
It looks
he
re-
passed away, right? What's
Yeah,
his-
it looks really stupid. Supposedly, it's Liam Neeson, dude.
Oh, that's.
But he's supposed to be the son.
Hmm.
But I mean, the little clip that I saw looks
So a trailer's
stupid.
out. I'm gonna look for the trailer.
Yeah, look for something. And then something in Vegas that I wanted to bring up to you guys going on, but I want to wait till Rick's here.
All right, little teaser for next week.
Yeah.
And then I was passing my Rick's house, and there's a sign. I don't know if you saw this, but the first annual Baldwin Park 5K 10K run they're having August 2nd.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, they had it's on their digital sign. And I know I just saw it, and it's like the first annual. So I was gonna hit up Rick. I was thinking about running it.
not the first annual; it's the inaugural.
Well, inaugural. Well, it's the inaugural Baldwin Park run.
Next year it'll be the first annual.
5K and 10K. So I saw it and I was like, maybe I need something to get me going on this fitness journey. But I need I was thinking about running it. That's August 2nd. So I wanted to hit up Rick to see if he was thinking about running it or if he knew about it. But we'll save that for next week when he's here.
Yeah, because one thing that I also wanted to talk about that's kind of like just fluff stuff was that I was watching a video going down the YouTube rabbit holes and everything, and something I thought was interesting, but I don't know how true this source is.
Mm-hmm.
But they were talking about the heights of celebrities, and I jotted down a lot of these celebrities and their heights, and a lot of them I found pretty surprising what they were. Some of them were shorter than I expected, and some of them were a lot taller than I expected, male and female.
Now, I mean, I think this is well known, but Tom Cruise is small, right?
Well, yeah.
They said something, they put him on top of like a box or something when he's talking to people.
Yeah, and then like the camera angles and all that
Yeah.
stuff. But, you know, there are dudes, but again, you know, it's like I'm not too sure.
That guy from Saving Sarah Marshall, what's her name? That tall dude? Well, he's tall. I saw him in person at the CVS.
Yeah.
He's tall. That guy from How I Met Your Mother. I forget his name. But that'll be a cool list to see. Like have us guessed
Yeah.
to see the heights. How big they are.
So I got a list here, you know, but I'm telling you again, I have the name of the video that I saw, so you guys can check it out if you want.
And I heard Stallone's small too, which like surprising me, but I heard he's small.
Surprising.
Surprising.
That's what I
Little
thought
teaser,
too.
little
But
teaser. All right, so we'll say that for
not
next week.
necessarily. So, Mark, chill out.
Chill out. I challenge you.
Relax.
Stop by 1 out of 3 episodes next week or the next 3
We're
episodes.
doing what we can, when we can, whenever we can. So, cálmate. Keep on drifting, yo. Peace.